Well, the weather outside, it's that time of year when snowbirds start migrating south.
Yep, today our money expert has some financial tips if you're getting ready to pack it up and head to warmer climates. Bruce Helmer joins us now. Bruce, great to have you with us.
Thank you. Good morning.
It is great to get away for the winter, but you have to think about a lot of stuff before you pack up, right?
Yeah, you really do. And, and again, Matt's forecast, it's going to get cold, and it's the time of year when people, if they are snowbirds, they start thinking about going. But it's not even the long term. Some people watching are saying, well, I can't afford a second home or to leave. But even if you take a vacation and you're gone for a week or days, there's still certain things you need to do. Your home, as an example, you need to get your neighborhood kid or somebody to shovel when you're gone if it snows when you're gone, because nothing tells bad guys nobody's home than an unshoveled, unplowed driveway with no tracks going in and out. Or stop your mail, stop your newspaper. Again, clear sign to the bad guys, nobody's home here. So someone gets ideas seeing a house unoccupied. So there's certain things you can do to make it look like you're still home even when you're not.
Little timer maybe for a light, a lamp in the front, whatever the front window is.
Yeah, and a lot of these things don't have to be expensive. I know a lot of people can't say, I can't hire a service, but neighborhood kids are always looking for a little extra money. Set it up and say, look, if it snows, will you take care of the walk in the driveway?
Get the grandkids to do it.
$5-10 goes a long way. Speaking of your finances, you want to still be able to access that stuff when you're out of town.
Yeah, and you know what a lot of people do, and I'm not one of them. I'm going to raise my hand and say I'm kind of the technological idiot here. You put your bills and you put all this stuff on auto pay so you don't have to worry about it. I still tend to do a lot of things the old-fashioned way. So those of you watching that are like me, that don't understand the technology and don't have it all set up automatically, make sure you know the due dates of those bills and make sure that you're proactive. Nothing worse than being on vacation or being somewhere for the South and then finding out somehow or remembering, oh my gosh, I forgot to pay my Visa bill and it's way past due. That's going to affect your credit rating. They might raise your interest rate. They might penalize you. So stay on top of your financial stuff, either technologically or if you're like me, just make sure you check your list and pay ahead of time.
If you're a snowbird, you do need to be a little careful about which state you actually reside in, right? I know the state of Minnesota has been cracking down on people who claim they live in Arizona or Florida, for example.
So that's a slightly different issue. So some people that are snowbirds try to reestablish residency in another state to where there's no state income taxes. And you can do that, but it's not as easy as people think it is. There's a lot of things you have to do to establish residency. And the state of Minnesota is often going to take a position that I don't care where you're at now, where you made your money, you lived in Minnesota, we still are entitled to some taxes on that money that you made. So it gets really tricky, and that's probably a whole other show.
You're going to want to check with an advisor for sure. Bruce, thank you.
Thank you. Have a good one.
We're happy for you if you're going south.
Yeah. It's good for you. Send me pictures. You can see Bruce here on Mid-Morning every Tuesday. Get more financial advice on his show, Your Money on WCCO Radio. It's Sunday mornings from 8:30 to 9:30. And if you've got a financial question, call this number, 8886-ADVICE. Just leave a message, and Bruce might answer your question on his show. Bruce, thank you.
Thank you.